Hey, we're talking with members of the Timberlake FFA. First up, what's your name?
I am Marley Fakey.
Marley, what's your office this year?
I'm the current president.
All right. And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Okay. All right. You ready to graduate?
I am, yeah.
By the time you're a senior, you usually are. What are some of the things you're doing this year in the FFA?
So right now, we are fixing to hit stock show season pretty hard. I show cattle myself. Then we are going to do some speech contests in the spring. Super excited. I've also done some judging contests, CDE contests, and some leadership conferences throughout the year, which I love everything. So
90 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you like to talk about? Give me a couple of those things you want to expand on.
Oh.
What are you most proud of?
I am most proud of, first off, my chapter.
Okay.
I am very proud of them and very proud of the participation we have seen this year. And I feel like they are just so energetic to do things, and it really makes me happy. It really makes me sad because I'm a senior, but I love, I think that they have a bright future, and I love that.
How long did you show animals even in 4-H? You've shown them since you were about this high, that type of thing? Think back of the first couple of times you did a show animal compared to now. I know it got easier, but for somebody that's just getting started, since you're proud of what the FFA has done, give some advice to the young ones. What's the advice for you?
So I started when I was 7, and I'm now 17, so 10 years. Definitely find people to look up to, and do not be afraid to ask questions. I promise it's going to seem scary, but just do it. And as you get older and as you gain more knowledge and experience, just keep going. Find the drive, and you have to really persevere. There's going to be hardships that come along the way, but you really just keep going no matter what, and just keep following your dream.
Awesome. What's your plan after high school?
I plan to attend Oklahoma State University, and I'm majoring in animal science with an emphasis in breeding and genetics. And I would like to be an embryologist and get my PhD in embryology.
Wow.
So
awesome. So you're going to be in school for the next 30 years.
Lots of school. I don't mind, though.
Well, good luck to you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
My name is Autumn May.
All righty. And what year are you?
I'm a senior this year.
Excellent. What's your office?
I am the current chapter vice president.
Okay. And what are your projects this year?
I am doing CDEs, I show goats, and I think that's about it.
Okay. Tell me about your CDE.
I really enjoy doing agronomy, and I think I'm going to do speeches this year.
Okay. Are you got anything planned yet? The speech is written, or at least in the works?
It's in the works, yes.
Anything you want to divulge? What's one of the speeches about?
It's about like crops.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're still working on it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Still working on it.
So what year are you this year?
I'm a senior this
year.
year.
Let's talk about after high school. What's your game plan?
I am going to attend NOC here in Enid, and I'm going to major in nursing.
Awesome for you. Good news. So you'll be taken care of at some point, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite memory of the FFA? What was that cool moment so far?
I really enjoy showing goats. My favorite memory is probably winning 5th place at OIE, because it's a really tough show to do. So, yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, thanks for coming in, and good luck next year.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
My name is Paige Redmond.
Paige, what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
All right, Paige, what is your office this year?
I am the current chapter secretary.
All right. What's your project? What are you working on this year?
This year I'm involved in CDEs, creed speaking, and yeah.
All right. Talk about the creed speaking for people that don't know what that is.
Basically, you go in front of, to my knowledge, a kind of a panel of judges, and you say the FFA creed, which is 5 paragraphs long, and you have to have it memorized, and you just give it to the best of your ability.
Do you have it memorized yet? I'm not going to ask you to do it. I'm not going to go there. No.
Yeah. Well, in class, we had to memorize it, and so I haven't memorized, so just have to.
So when you're doing did you do like the practice run through and people ask you questions in the class?
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. Right now, I'm still trying to work on the speaking voice and get it all perfected.
At one point, I had it memorized. I have no clue what it even is anymore. It's been too long. So
yeah, it's pretty long.
Well, good for you. I appreciate you, and come back and see us next year. Okay.
Okay, I will.
All righty. What is your name?
I'm Carson Shepard.
Carson, what year are you?
I'm a senior at Timberlake.
Awesome. And what is your office?
I am the current chapter treasurer.
All right. So what are you involved in this year in the FFA?
This year, I've kind of taken the year off from showing for my senior year. Last year, I was on crutches and I wasn't able to show, and I got a new heifer for this year, so I decided to take the year off. But this year, I'd like to get a little bit more involved in like livestock judging. I have been before in the past, but I'd like to keep continuing doing that this year.
All right. What's your favorite animal to judge? What's your expertise in?
Definitely cattle.
All right. What makes that grand champion steer when you're in that final decision between steer 1 and steer 2? What's the deciding factors?
Oh, sometimes it can be pretty tough, but most of the time I like my cattle, bigger structured and bigger cattle. So yeah.
Awesome. And you say you're a senior this year?
Yeah, I am a senior.
What's the game plan after high school?
I plan to go to Northwestern up at Alva and major in agriculture and minor in business.
Awesome. So you're going to run the farm when we're done? You're going to become what's your game plan, you think?
Yeah, I plan to come back to work on the family farm after college, so yeah.
You plan on being their boss?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in. And honestly, I know families are happy when somebody goes out and goes to college to learn about coming back to run the family farm. I know that's a very big deal in this part of the world. So thank you for doing that.
Yep, for sure.
All right. All righty.
My name is Jude Vassar.
And what office are you?
I'm the current chapter reporter.
All right. And what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
All right. Tell me about your project this year.
This year I've participated in livestock evaluation. I think I'm going to try and do agronomy this later on this year, and coming into speech season, I've been working on that.
Okay. What are you having the most fun with? What seems like it's the thing that you're really in the groove with this year?
Well, this year I've gone to a lot of leadership conferences, and I've had a lot of fun with that. And it's just so awesome getting to meet all the new people from around the state.
I was going to say, a lot of people always just throw that out there, and I sometimes skip over talking about the conferences, and you may have just already answered the question, but what is the coolest thing about those conferences for you?
Well, I'd say it's just meeting all the different people. Of course, a lot of the times you have the state officers there, and it's really nice. But my favorite thing is really just having the opportunity to meet a lot of great people and make a lot of friends.
Yeah. And you're just getting started with it, too. So by the time you're a senior, you're going to know half the state.
Yeah, awesome. If they don't already know me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. All right. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
All righty.
Caleb Barney.
And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
All right. And what office are you?
I am the current chapter Sentinel.
All right, the Sentinel. It's okay because you're the guy that throws people out for, You haven't had to do that, have you?
No, I have not.
It's usually a pretty easy thing to be the Sentinel of an FFA chapter. I don't ever want to meet the Sentinel that has to actually act on that. What are you involved in this year?
Oh, I'm not involved in very much, but I do work at a co-op, which I would count as something I'm involved in. I'm involved with the community, and I help all the farmers with feed and all that type of stuff. But I also do run the CNC plasma machine in the shop.
Okay. Talk about the CNC machine.
So the CNC machine is basically a big robot that you go onto a program on the computer, and you can tell it to make different shapes, and you can make images out of big sheets of metal. And that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years now.
Well, I will tell you, so which co-op do you work at?
The Gultree Farmers Exchange Co-op.
I used to work at the Burlington Co-op, so I know you say you're not doing much. Just doing that's a hard job.
Yeah.
So you're doing a lot. You just don't realize it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I've gotten used to it after a while.
For real. It's especially harvest time. It's a pain in the rear, right? All right. So what are you going to be doing after high school?
I'm going to go into the Marine Corps and become a high voltage technician.
Wow. Be careful with that. All the way around, be careful with that, all right? And thank you for what you're getting ready to do for our country.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
No problem.
Members of the Timberlake FFA today, we appreciate you coming in and visiting with us.